Why was it important for you to come to this event?
Look, I think this event is one of many.
Yeah.
And these are events of living our purpose as a company. You know, our purpose is simply making life brilliant.
There wouldn't be Orapa Diamond Golf Challenge without the business summits. We bring our business partners, our business sponsors together so that they could share ideas, network, as well as discuss various topics.
Yeah.
And that is another way of saying ODGC is a platform that you can work. It's a wagon. It's on the move. So they jump in as various stakeholders.
Let me talk to where we are, the Botswana. You know, we have moved from the conventional way of doing business or, you know, tendering with the Botswana. They have gone a little bit digital with the introduction of SAP and all these other digital platforms.
Gap City, B-Dub, Africa, the rest of the world. What's going on? And welcome to another episode of The Juice 2.0. Thank you very much for stopping by. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you know, where TKay is where it's at. And for just coming on this podcast episode, I appreciate you. And returning subscriber, you're really the real MVP. I appreciate you for getting us to the numbers that we have. But in case you haven't subscribed, what are you doing with your life? Huh? Click subscribe, let the family grow. Guess where we at? Ladies and gentlemen, all the way down in Orapa for the second time. You know what they say, man? If it's nice, you gotta do it twice. Orapa Diamond Golf Challenge is where we at. And big shout out going out to them for bringing us back to capture this amazing event, which is not 1 day, it's not 2 days, but a 3-day event. So we're going to be doing it, you know, juicy style, have a conversation with the organizers, some of the sponsors, and obviously participants to just get the feeling and the experience, and obviously find out what the theme of this whole amazing event is. And to start off this conversation, which is going to take us 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more people, I need you to put your hands together for one of the biggest sponsors of the ODGC this year. His name is Owen Mutsweta. Right.
Yes.
I got it right?
Yes.
There you go.
Indeed.
I didn't want to push it. He's coming all the way from Cicero Insurance, and he's the principal officer. I need you to put your hands together and say hi. Hi.
Hi, TKay.
How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Good to see you.
Pleasure to be here.
This is the first time we're meeting.
Yes.
Have you ever met people and then you just say, nice to meet you just because it's a formality?
It's always a pleasure to meet people.
Yeah?
It's not really a
Always?
formality. Yeah.
Man, sometimes I'm like, nice to meet you too. But
True. Yeah.
How are you feeling? What's going on?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy to be in Orapa Diamond Golf Challenge for the third time. But Cicero has always been here.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm here for the third time.
Right.
Having joined Cicero in 2022. But Cicero has always been part of this challenge ever since it started.
Amazing.
Yes.
I was having a chat with you about your experience since you got here so far.
Yeah.
Before we started recording. But what are some of the things that have already kind of stood up for you and stood out rather? And are you able to compare the previous years to this year's first day event?
Yeah, thank you. I think it's a good question. I think firstly, I would like to congratulate the sponsors.
Yeah.
They've done a wonderful job organizing this event. I take it that it's very difficult to pull together people and deliver such a magnificent event.
Right.
The speeches were good, particularly from my MD, of course.
Of course.
He was talking about the importance of insurance and really encouraging the participants to make sure that across all communities, they try their best to encourage people to take up insurance and know that insurance is quite an important mechanism for protecting livelihoods and also reiterating Cicero's commitment to uplifting communities and also saying that should the Orapa community or even Orapa Diamond Golf Challenge want us, Cicero will be there to assist.
Amazing.
Yes.
I love their theme this year, which is creating business legacies
Yes.
and also just uplifting and making a positive impact into
Yeah.
the community, which is
Yeah.
what you almost said earlier on
Yes.
there, to say Cicero is also just really interested in doing that.
Yeah.
But why was it important for this year for Cicero Insurance to sponsor this event?
Thank you. It's also a good question.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, Cicero has always been involved
Mm.
in the Orapa Diamond Golf Challenge from inception.
Right.
Right. For us, it's not just a branding exercise. We believe we have a duty to impact the communities that we serve. But before I answer that, maybe I need to give a brief background of Cicero.
Please.
Cicero is insurance company. It's captive insurance company, wholly owned by Depswana. All right.
Yes.
We have been in existence for the past 25 years, meaning that this year we are commemorating our 25 years, and
Wow.
we have actually lined up a couple of activities to celebrate that feat.
Are we coming back?
Yes,
are we hired? Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes. So, as a company that is owned by Depswana and Orapa Mine, being one of Depswana's mines, we believed strategically to come here and participate because we operate within Orapa's ecosystem. We provide insurance solutions for Orapa, from insuring their mining assets at the pits to even insuring their employees, and on top of that, to insuring the assets owned by their employees.
This community impact thing, it's very interesting. I want to hear more about it. Do you think you can expand a bit on it?
Okay, thank you for the question, TK. Beyond strategic side, what role does community upliftment play in the sponsorship? Really, community upliftment is at the core of why we are here. At the end of the day, insurance is about people. It's about protecting lives, livelihoods, and futures. And then the ODGC isn't just about sport. It has got ripple effects that benefit local businesses, create job opportunities, and inspire young people through sportsmanship and mentorship. And the event also supports local charities and development initiatives, and we are proud to be contributing to the positive impact. So when we say we are a diamond sponsor, it's not just about presence, really. It's about participation in building something bigger than all of us.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's lovely. That's more than just a sport. Last
Yes.
year they had more. It's more than a game.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I remember that tagline.
Yeah.
ODGC is more than a game.
Yeah.
And I think you've kind of captured how you guys are involved in something that's more than just sports. And wow, I'm gonna steal that, by the way. So,
Thank you. Yeah.
brother, it's been amazing for a person who's doing a podcast for the first time. You did great.
Thank you.
You did great. that was beautiful. But any last words, either to ODGC or your colleagues, leadership at Cicero Insurance? Whatever you just want to say, please put it into yours.
Thank you for this opportunity. My last words will be to give a shout out to our sponsors, the companies that we work with. Much as we are a diamond sponsor, we were working with other companies, and I want to mention them if you allow.
Yes, please.
We were working with FM Re, we were working with Continental Re, we were working with Emeritus Re, we were working with FBC Re, we were working with PNC, and lastly, Old Mutual. Had it not been for their support, we would not have been able to be the diamond sponsor. And I want to thank them profusely on behalf of Cicero and on behalf of the MD.
Amazing. Thank you so much, my brother.
Welcome. Thank
Pleased
you.
to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too, man.
I hope I'm going to see. Are you swinging today? Is there.
No, I don't play golf.
You don't. Me and you both, man. But is there any sport that you play at all?
I'm an avid cyclist.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of cardio right there.
True.
Which is something I need to do. I mean,
True.
yeah, but have a great rest of your day. Hope to bump into you and maybe we can continue this conversation.
Thank you so much.
All right,
TK.
ladies and gentlemen, PO over at Cicero Insurance, someone who's doing this for the first time, someone I'm meeting for the first time, but had a great conversation. And big shout out going out to them for the amazing work they're doing at Cicero Insurance and also being part of this amazing collaboration to bring community positive impact. Mr. Owen,
Thank you.
Cheers. I was told I should come looking like a golfer.
Yes,
And I tried.
Yeah, you do look like a golfer.
Right?
Uh,
But no swinging in my hands, GM.
yeah.
I can't swing.
Is it?
Yeah. Do you think you can teach me?
I thought I could rely on you to teach me. If there's one thing that I've tried,
Yes.
is golf.
Yeah.
And I've spent time trying to learn, but no, I haven't been able to get around.
It's not working.
Yes, but it's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I had
I do have, clubs and everything else, so
Okay.
it's at least it's a good start.
It's a good start.
And I do maybe once in a while go there and
Try
it.
I love that. I had a gentleman from Cicero Insurance.
Yeah.
Yenere Owen,
Yeah,
the PO at
Yeah.
the insurance company.
yeah.
He said he's not into golf, but he's into cycling.
Uh-huh.
I think for every man, if you're not into one thing, you should be into something. What are you into that you can do so comfortably? For me, it's basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
For me, I like walking. Walking, I can't get tired of walking.
Yeah.
We had our GM's walk.
Yes.
I do walk very, very fast, set the pace. For a 21 kilometer, for example, I would do it in 2 hours, 45 minutes.
Wow.
And I've done Makadi walk. I don't know if you know what
Yes.
Makadi walk
Yes,
is.
yes, I do,
In
I
fact,
do.
we're coming out of that this weekend. So we
Wow.
walked 65 kilometers.
Jesus Christ.
And that was nothing. Last year we did 95.
Oh, wow.
So
No wonder you look healthy. You look healthy. Do you feel healthy as well?
no, I do feel healthy. I do
Yeah.
feel healthy. I've
love
done
that.
my medicals and I'm healthy.
I love
I'm
that.
healthy. So
Well-
I do that. I do also cycle.
Nice.
And I've done a lot of cycling to support the communities as well. So I do it for charity. So I rode in Jwaneng.
Yeah.
We had our own cycling challenge here.
Yeah.
I went to Karowe.
Wow.
The week before last, we were in Murupula again, cycling for charity. So I
love
do
that.
enjoy that. Cycling, walking.
Impact and
Here, I think I'm going to be a perpetual learner.
Okay. It
For
works.
golf.
It works. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast. You are the general manager Orapa Mines. Why was it important for you to come to this event?
Look, I think this event is one of many.
Yeah.
And these are events of living our purpose as a company. Our purpose is simply making life brilliant. And that's why I normally tell people, we are fueled, and our reason for existence, the reason why we exist,
Yes.
is very clear. And therefore, what we do becomes easy because this purpose drives us.
Yes.
So now, making life brilliant needs money.
Of course.
And it's all about the communities that we live with.
Yeah.
And therefore, we do mine,
Yes.
not as an end, but as a means
To an end.
to an end, which is our purpose.
Right.
So now, two things when you talk about this event. One is, living our purpose, because we do make money out of it.
Of course.
And then we are able to contribute positively to the communities. But as Orapa, we also have got a slogan. It's called Making Orapa a Great Place to Live, Work, and Visit.
Wow.
So
That's beautiful.
doing this golf is actually making Orapa a great place to live, work, and visit.
Yes.
So how do we do that? People are going to visit us. Internal people here are going to go there. And there is a series of things that we do, including the kiddies golf that we have here.
Yes.
So that means we are actually living our purpose in terms of having the supporters, contributing to sponsor, using the money to do community projects, but at the same time, it's going to be a weekend of fun
Right.
for sportsmen, but also for our kids
Wow.
that we have here.
You're killing a lot of birds with just one stone.
Just one
right?
stone. So I think it's very, very important that we
that.
do that. So that's why I do support the event.
Yeah.
The one thing that we're looking at as Orapa, as a closed town with a lot of facilities, is we encourage the clubs to be free. So they have to be open. They have to find means and ways of, enjoying Orapa.
Yeah, innovative as well.
Innovative, so that they don't get out of here and go to games and risk of traveling and everything else, but also make sure that they've got something that keeps them busy.
Yeah.
And at the same time, make great impact in the community. Yes.
I think an event like this would also make for great job creation, employment for the 3-day event that it is. Are you able to speak on that, the importance of that?
Yes. I look at the number of, for example, sponsors that we have.
Yes.
And I saw some of them are actually local businesses. And I don't think they will just go there to sponsor. It's because they have actually reaped the rewards from a business perspective. Before you come here, you've got print, material that you use to market. That's what?
That's money.
Businesses.
Yeah.
You've got refreshments that you need.
That's other businesses.
That's other businesses. You've got entertainment.
Yep. You've got podcasts.
You've got media.
You've got podcasts.
You've got podcasts. You've got everything else. So it does work. And it's not only here that we see that. When you do our GM's work, you also see the same thing.
Right.
Where we get our local businesses coming in.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you must remember that we have a business seminar here. There would be an SMME, workshop on the other side.
Yes.
Just bringing people together to say it's not just about the business that we do, it's about the legacy we build, but also get the right partnerships such that we can be able to strive to really be growing and reach the greater heights by what you do.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Going forward, what are some of the things we can look forward to from, your institutions, so to speak, as far as community upliftment is concerned, positive impact, and also just building a business legacy? Are there specific things that we can be excited for?
Yeah, you should be excited. Because, I talked about our purpose.
Yes.
Our purpose is not rhetoric. It's not just a paper base. We've got track record to show. We can look at our social clubs.
Yeah.
In terms of, for example, just this event. In the past, they used to rely on us as a company.
Yes.
Giving them money to prepare for an event like this. But over time, they are able to generate income, be able to sponsor projects, and also retain some money for the next year.
That is empowerment, right?
That is what we see in terms of this. And I know, for example, I would talk about what we do from GMSOC. GMSOC this year was able to sponsor cycling.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure that this year you will see the golf club being able to sponsor GM's work.
Wow.
Because of the proceeds. But what do we do in the communities? We build lasting legacy. We look at areas of education.
Yes.
Health, livelihood, sport. Look at previously disadvantaged, communities and people. For example, people living with disabilities, girl, child. These are the impact areas that we do.
Yeah.
And we do have programs that we run. That's why we always have a theme for some of the events that we have.
Yeah.
And the reason we have that is because we know you cannot just gather people here, get their money, and they don't know where their money is going. And that is why we also preach an area of accountability.
Right.
In terms of accounting to those people that give you the money, because it is through that they see where their money goes and they are able to really get motivated to even contribute more.
Wow.
So if you look at what should we expect?
Yeah.
I would talk about in general about Orapa and what we do. In terms of all sources of income that we get, the company gives us, as an operation, for example, 10 million pula a year.
Okay.
But we are able to add to that 10 million pula, if I were to use last year's example,
Numbers,
15 million on top. So we're able to impact communities with the value of 25 million. And there are social clubs that we have contributing, but there are other events.
You guys are
that
not
we
clapping
have.
hands. This is the part you clap.
There are so many things that we can do. So we can talk about our support. For example, just last year, the money we got from our GM SOC, we were able to refurbish a theater. 5.3 million spent there. We looked at this year where there was disaster striking in February due to rains. We were able to utilize money to about 900,000 pula, just supporting the communities around in terms of things that we do. So we can look at education. We are currently in the process of building classroom blocks in an area called Maya, and that is coming out of interventions such as this. We are able to partner with other people as well, because partnerships are very, very important. Yes.
Yeah.
We saw Lukara assisting in a village called Makaba by building a junior primary school classrooms, and we partnered with them by now say we are bringing in staff quarters to the tune of 2.3 million. So these are the work that we continue to do.
Work.
Tangible, that you can say there is the trade. And let me tell you about the school. This is a school about probably 80 kilometers from here.
Right.
It doesn't have, it's newly established as a village.
Okay.
So it doesn't have a school of its own. So where do kids go? They go to a village called Mukubilo, 20 kilometers. And that's from pre-primary school. Imagine you're 5-year-old
walking that long,
going
to
there
and from.
No, they normally go during the weekend and they stay in hostels. Can you imagine a 5-year staying in hostels? So what do? They want to sit with their mother, so they don't go to school. They bunk school. And therefore, just by this intervention, you are able to get them to really retain the attendance.
Wow.
So this is some of the things that we do. So we're also looking at water, because we know our villages are growing at an alarming rate.
Yeah.
So in Letlhagane, shortage of water this year, we are deciding to say through the process that we get from our GM SOC, we will be able to add 1,200 cubic meters of water. That is a lot of interventions. That is going to impact directly 2,500 people in terms of just access to water. So these are some of the things that we are doing. Just say, look forward to some of these things that we do as OLDM and as the part of the bigger strategy of Depswana.
You know, when I asked that question, I wasn't even expecting all these examples of things that we can expect. But what I love about everything you've said is direct impact. Because most of people's initiatives, businesses initiatives, they sort of have a indirect impact. But for you to give you water, give you a school close so that you don't have to walk,
give you health.
Give you health.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it is. And it's based on the principle. I talked about the overarching principle of, make life brilliant. But at the same time, the conversation that we need to ask ourselves is, especially when you talk about natural diamonds, there is where the consumer of today is asking, where does this diamond come from? What has it done? That is why you see we talk about provenance, place of origin. What has it done? So our view is these communities that we have here should be better because we existed.
Yes.
And if at any time the diamonds were to get, finished on the ground, we need to have many, many more diamonds that we have created through that natural diamond.
I love that.
So this is the conversation that we need to hold.
Let's create more diamonds.
We're creating more diamonds by what
so
we
good.
do. And that diamond could be a kid who would not have gone to school. And he's able to go to school because we have provided that school. It would be a student in Musu where we partnered with, Orange to do what? To bring in, these normal gadgets through what you call a STEM lab. And they can access the same information as somebody in America. They could not do that without our support. That is the diamonds that we are trying to create.
Wow. I'm mind blown. I'm really mind blown, and I'm happy that you guys are doing this.
Yeah.
I have a personal question, though.
Yeah.
This might be work for you. The purpose that comes through your office and what you guys are doing in the community. But how do you approach your personal life as far as purpose is concerned?
Look, it's very, very important.
Is it similar? Are you leaving to make the next person's
very,
life?
very important.
Yeah.
You see, the general manager called Mogakolodi Maoketsa.
Yes.
Is there because somebody cared at some point. Somebody made me. And my approach is I must make somebody. That is legacy. And sometimes I tell people I might not be able to say many things to you, but watch what I do. Listen to what I say. And that is the greatest way of creating the next GM, the next me. Because people are seeing that this man is intentional about what he do, is driven by purpose. So I would say, similar to the purpose of the company, I do believe that those that have been given more is expected out of them.
Wow.
To build legacy. So I do believe that I've got much more purpose. Me being here is not for me to empower myself, but it's to empower
the next
generation.
Right.
Is to look back and say, okay, what have I created? Who can stand there and say, I am what I am because there existed a man called Mogakolodi Maoketsa. So that's how I look at life.
It's a very good view of life. You're inspiring me by just, talking to you. And thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed the conversation.
You see? What did I say? What? I knew you were going to enjoy it. But thank you for... Look, I need another conversation later. When we're both attempting golf. Okay?
Yeah.
Then we can just... inspiring. But have a good rest of your day. I hope to see you soon.
Thank you, and thank you very much to your team.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, GM Orapa Mogakolodi Maoketsa. The show goes on, and we're still over here at the ODGC, and we're having amazing conversations with amazing people. And to join me here for another conversation is someone who's representing the police force over here at the ODGC. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Mayor Constance Litlohile. Hi. Malika. Good to see you. Emma, how are you feeling over here at the ODGC?
Hey, ke ka re ke itumetse hela thata go bo ke laleditswe gape ka gore re le Orapa police le Debswana re family re family ke tsa ke re la itse re tiro rona sepodisi re dira in partnership with the community.
Yes.
No tota hela re lebogile taletswe hela thata.
I love that. Their theme this year is uplifting and impacting the community in a positive way. What do you feel, or what do you think is the role of the police in this theme this year to impact the community positively?
Sepodisi se dira hela thata. Se dira hela thata ka gore tsatsi le letsatsi go na le ka ga e leng gore re kopana le Motswana ka teng mo go kopaneng le Motswana ka teng re togela mo go re reng re togela mothala re togela mothala in the sense that gongwe le gongwe ga re tsenang teng re tlogela molaetsa
Yes.
Molaetsa wa go kgontsho ya bong re tlogela molaetsa wa tiriso ya ditagi re bona matshelo a banana a tsena mo diphatseng
Yes. Yes.
ka kgang ya ditagi
Yes.
yaanong tsatsi le letsatsi ga re tsamaya mo mekgwateng ke one molaetsa wa letsatsi
I love that you were here last year, and this is the second time you're coming back. Are there any issues that arose during last year's event that the police needed to get involved in, and how did you guys handle any of that?
Tota hela mo ngwako hitileng ga ra nna le sepe ga ra nna le sepe ke ka re hela ke re Orapa ke a small community.
Yes.
So we are able to contain the situation as they arise.
I love that. And then now the event is ongoing. What are some of the things that you have picked up that have become relevant to your work? It could either be in the business summit on this side or the SMME conference on the other side. Are there things that you picked up today that are fitting within your line of work?
Ke dumela hela thata gore this business summit itile at the right time. Kana e ka re go na le mo nka go bitsang ke re na le sekano.
Okay.
Re le Botswana to build a high income economy.
Yes, yes.
Me summit e ke dumela gore e araba yone kgwetho e ka gore rona re le ba sepodisi to build a high income economy.
Yes.
Re le Botswana. Agriculture e tsena mo teng.
Yes.
Agriculture ha e tsena mo teng. The police come in.
Yes.
Ka dikgang tsa stock theft.
Yes.
Ha re tsena mo tourism.
Tourism, right.
Sepodisi se tsena mo teng. Dikgang tsa
Poaching, right.
Ha re tsena mo go tsa dithaeletsano communication. We also come in ka kgang tsa di-theft of cables. Ka dikgang tsa di-theft of cables. Tse ke tsang ke re di a tshwenya.
Right. So you're some of the most important stakeholders at the ODGC. What are some of your last words about ODGC or just about your service that you would like to put out to Botswana?
Ke ka ra Botswana ke re nako e tsile kana ga go sa tlhole go na le nako ya go bua ke nako ya go dira action mme re ka re action ha re emisa go kgontsho re tshwenyegile thata gompieko ke ka ba yala ke re we are fighting two monsters GBV
right
le drug abuse yaano ke re a Motswana mongwe le mongwe a tse boikarabelo gore ga ke tsaya seabe sa me ke se dirisa ka ga go tshwanetseng ka teng mongwe le mongwe a tsa a player his or her role ka botswapelo re ka kgona re ka nna le Botswana o re mo eletsang.
Yes. I've seen that sometimes issues like drug abuse are sort of encouraged, so to speak, by lack of employment. And I think events like this manage to sort of fill in the gap to employ young people. It might be just within the 3 days or for a longer period, but it can fill in the gap where a young kid does not have to get into drugs because they're actually employed. They're actually unemployed. But I appreciate you so much for stopping by. Thank you for your time. You're going to be around still in the business summit? Okay. And then tomorrow, because it's a 3-day event, are you coming back?
I'll be here throughout.
Thank you.
Since the
Now I feel safe.
Okay.
Now I feel safe. So if anything happens, ma'am, should I come running to you? You're my contact person.
At my disposal anytime.
Yeah. I feel very safe. Thank you very much, Mayor Constance, and God bless your service. God bless your work and your family. Until the next time. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Botswana Oil, someone who I saw the other time but wasn't able to come on the podcast. I had their CFO, but I guess it's all representation, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Botswana Oil is represented. And this year around at the ODGC, I have Mpo Vic Mokhosi,
Yes.
who is the Senior Manager, Marketing and Communications at Botswana Oil. Hi.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on.
Yes.
How are you today?
I'm great. Fantastic. We
Yeah.
just had a very engaging session on the summit.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of innovative ideas coming from across different sectors of the economy, and it's interesting how people really collaborate for societal impact.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And at Botswana Oil, this is something that aligns with what you guys are doing, right?
Absolutely.
Impacting the community.
Yes.
Are you able to just share a little bit on that? How you guys are intentional about impacting the community positively?
Yes, we actually have a corporate social responsibility and sustainability policy,
Nice.
which we've aligned to ESG frameworks as well as the Sustainable Development Goals. So that's how we are intentional about it, and it also covers a broad spectrum of categories.
Yeah.
So we've got education, we've got health and security. We've got arts and culture, sports and recreation, hence we are here.
Wow.
And also we've got a social impact.
Yeah.
So then you find that the activities that we participate on are within those elements and looking at how we can then sustainably contribute to society across the country, especially in our areas of influence.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
I've always marveled at how private sector goes beyond like their business legacies
Yeah.
and maybe achievements as well.
Yeah.
When it's leaders like you, it may even go beyond your titles, and it aligns with the SDGs by the government, where you're just not concerned about you,
Yeah.
but you're concerned about us as a people.
Yes.
I think that's marvelous. So far, so good at the ODGC first day.
Yes, first day. Today, it's good. We actually have a stall by the 10th hole.
Right.
We are one of the sponsors and exhibitors there, so
Amazing.
do pass by if you get a moment.
Yeah.
And we have a team also playing on the field.
Nice.
I will be playing tomorrow. Today I had to
Wow.
spend the morning in the summit, so tomorrow I'll be on the course as well playing.
Are you actually good at it?
It's
Please say no. You know why?
Why? You want to challenge me?
No. Because me and the GM,
Uh-huh.
Orapa Mines,
Hmm.
yeah, we don't.
You don't go.
We don't.
Try it.
Okay.
It's refreshing. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm not at a place where I should be, because then I'm not religious in terms of attending, because other priorities came through.
Yeah.
And then I had to reorganize myself. But it's something that I do make time for. And from time to time I participate. And what I've learned about the golf is that most of the time it's for charitable activities, fundraising, and they all go towards social impact. It's for community development. We want to empower the communities within which we operate to improve livelihoods, leave a lasting legacy that shows that we had made a difference in the livelihoods of the people that live in our communities.
I love
So
that.
most of them are about that.
Yeah,
In addition to networking, creating opportunities for collaborative partnerships, at the end of the day, that shared value, creating shared value for the community is what stands out for us.
I love that.
Yeah.
Botswana Oil was definitely well represented. The economy has not been doing very well. There's obviously impact on everyone, right? Be it an individual or a business, and an organization such as Botswana Oil. Does that affect your societal impact? Do you kind of draw back and say, look, things are not working for this project that would have definitely positively impacted the community. Let's kind of shift now because hakuna mad. Right.
So what we've done is that, so we've sort of restructured.
Yeah.
Looking at so we looked at how we've been impacting society. So you'd have your typical donations where you share maybe 5,000 pula there, 10,000 pula there, and then you would have those projects which offer more long-term sustainable. So what we then did is that we went into our CSR plan. We looked at those that can provide more impact and reprioritize and said within this financial year, because we've cut back, we were looking at cost-saving measures. Let's focus on key initiatives which will ultimately bring impact.
Wow.
So as a corporate citizenry initiatives, we know that as much as we are in hard times, Can you imagine now the impact on those very communities? It means that their need is much more.
It's deeper, yeah.
It's deeper than we feel it as an organization. So we then reprioritize our initiatives and continue to extend the hand, because at the end of the day, it's have got a multiplier effect in the economy. We do our part, and then the communities stand to benefit, and then the impact makes it better and easier for them to be able to continue in a sustainable manner.
So the return on investment is not just benefits and profits, right? It's a person happier.
Yes.
And a life improved for the better.
Absolutely.
Well done, Botswana Oil. I think that's that's marvelous. And
thank
I see
you.
why they put you in the marketing and communications. Yeah, you just cruising nicely, you know?
Yes, it's an area I'm very passionate about.
Right.
Yes.
How long have you done this for?
10
Especially
years
with
now?
Botswana Oil.
With Botswana Oil, it's been 2 years.
2 years.
Yes, but and professionally, it's been more than 10 years.
Prior to Botswana Oil, can I ask where you were?
I was at Botswana Accountancy College as the head of marketing and communications.
Ah, nice.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So it's still good at Botswana Oil, right? How long are we going to stay there? 10 years? 5 years?
I stayed, no? I think I stay because I learned, I like that whichever industry that you go into, you get to experiment, to apply your knowledge and skills differently, and it also gives you an opportunity to learn and grow beyond what you know.
Right.
So it's a development phase in life where you get into an industry and you find that it's completely different from where you were. So you learn new skills, you learn how the industry goes, and then also you look at your own personal development.
Right.
So I tend to stay longer in organizations.
I love that.
Because of that fulfillment and enrichment, applying yourself, learning that you have to apply the skills and knowledge that you have differently in a different environment.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Going forward, what should we look out for from Botswana Oil?
So we are engaged in different projects. In Boteti here in Letlhakane.
Right.
We're in the process of building a house for a needy lady.
Beautiful.
She's well bound, and we thought that it would be easier for us to make an impact in her life, to build a home for her and her children. And on a larger scale, we are looking at building truck staging facilities both in Boteti and in the joining area.
Wow.
Because what we've realized is that of late there's been quite a number of accidents, especially trucks.
Yes.
So a truck staging provides a one-stop service where truckers can come in and they lodge overnight, especially after long trips.
Right.
And then they are able to rest and in the morning freshen up and be on the road. So that will contribute towards reducing road fatalities.
I love that.
And it's a key part of our HSEQ, where we look into the health, the security, the safety, the environment, and the health of the communities, including the drivers. So we tend to extend that. So we are looking to do one in Boteti area and also one in joining area.
Wow.
Yeah.
Any last thing that I may have not asked but was itching on your heart to just kind of put out there in the world?
Yes. We've come a long way in terms of contributing towards community development.
Yes.
We have to date, and so we do it in different ways through our SIP initiative and also through our infrastructure development project.
So what is SIP again?
Citizen Economic Empowerment Program.
Right.
That
right. I was thinking maybe it's the one that I'm going to do after I'm done working, but who is called?
So yeah.
Okay.
So what we've been able to do, because part of our mandate here, it's about facilitating citizen participation within the petroleum value chain. To date, we've spent about almost 1 billion pula on citizen-owned companies who have been contracted to work on our infrastructure projects.
Wow.
And when we look now into SIP, where we looked at the supply development program, to date, we've invested about 330 million pula on those citizen companies. And then one of the greatest achievements that we've been able to fulfill is that when we started 12 years ago, because we are 12 years this year.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you so much. We had about 20 citizen-owned trucks that transport the fuel.
Yes.
So where we are now, we've actually more than 130,000 and still growing. We're adding to that number.
Wow.
What we've done with the supply development program, we've partnered with financial institutions so that, and then we've got session agreements with them so that anyone who wishes to enter into the industry can get financial guidance in terms of where is it that they can feature based on their affordability.
Yes.
And then they can be guided by the financial institutions. And then the other thing is that those that are existing, if they wanted to grow their fleet,
Scale up, yeah.
yes, exactly. If they want to scale up, the funding is available, and then we guide and work with the partnered with the banks so that we're able to guide on what is required from a compliance and licensing perspective, from a quality management and the sustainability, such that the businesses are viable and continue to grow.
So there's not a better time as a citizen-owned business to approach people like you. It's just got to make sense.
It has to make sense.
Right.
Because we are about sustainability. We want something that is viable, that you can also be able to work on. So we do capacity building as part of our SIP initiative.
Okay.
So we do training, workshops across the different spectrum.
Right.
So then once a citizen company is ready to pursue whatever business model they want, that's when then we facilitate and guide to go to the financial institutions. We advise on the regulatory requirements, compliance requirements, and then we handhold them into the value chain.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so impressed. I'm really impressed.
Thank
all
you.
the best with all the projects. Quick question: are those diamonds that I see? Those are diamonds. Paul, guys, do you see what's going on here? The neck, the earrings, those are real diamonds.
Okay, I think you organize something for me, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess. Don't worry. I got you.
Me, okay. He's listening.
He's
He's listening.
So, fingers crossed. But thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for having me. Yes.
I love it. And until the next time, all the best at Botswana Oil.
Thank you so much.
All the best in your career and family.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Senior Manager, Marketing and Communications, Mpo Vic Mohosi, all the way from Botswana Oil. Cheers.
Thank you so much. Enjoy your day.
You too.
Cheers.
All right. I did say that if it's nice, you got to do it twice. And we're doing it twice with this gentleman over at the ODGC, the Orapa Diamond Golf Challenge, man. And who better to sit here and tell us about this year's event? Has it been better than last time? What have they done differently this year around? What is the theme? Why that theme? Ladies and gentlemen, someone is looking really good. Better than me. I should have put a suit on today, but he's the chairman, so it comes without saying that he needs to look the part. Yeah. Put your hands together and help me welcome my good friend, Mr. Thabo Mzuku.
Nice meeting you.
How you doing, man?
Cheers, man.
Good to see you.
Same here.
Yeah.
It's been a while, eh?
It's been too long. The last time we sat here, you had a golf t-shirt on and some pants.
Yes.
This time around, what informs this? What influences this?
There wouldn't be Orapa Diamond Golf Challenge without the business summit. We bring our business partners, our business sponsors together so that they could share ideas, network, as well as discuss various topics. Yeah. And that is another way of saying ODGC is a platform that you can work. It's a wagon. It's on the move. So they jump in as various stakeholders from security, technology, networking, insurance. They jump in and they discuss anything. And we are saying through the sport, we are able to create that platform.
Congratulations for doing it again.
Yep.
Eventing is not an easy thing, my man.
Say it again.
And for you, who is the chair with a team that you work with, it's a lot of sleepless nights. It's a lot of work. It's But what are some of the things that you want to mention to us today about how your eventing how your planning this year around was about?
Yeah. You do understand that it's the market from the diamond space. It's a tough one. Yeah. And obviously in terms of the financials, cash flow, we need to maximize in terms of going out. We did utilize. There's a concept that we do apply at work where you do your planning, scheduling, and making sure that you execute. But this time around, we went all out to the sponsors. We are physically into the offices and knocking door to door and say, guys, we are back here. Right. We want the ODGC event to happen. Yeah. And TKay, can I just to tell you, and that's where now we realize that we need to plan in details, strategically, meaning that we do details to the latter.
To the latter, right.
And this is where, if you look at the team that I'm working with, every individual, a champion, they know they have a concept, they submit it, we go through the budgeting process, we interrogate it as a team, and things that would not work or we can do our with, we literally have to scrape them off. And because it's not individual and there's controls in terms of how we also spend. But like you're saying, how do we plan? The planning starts as early as Feb.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because then we need to consistently engage and refine the concept. And by the time when we are around July, we have a pitch that we want. And you're asking, is it better? And what is it in there? The last year, if you remember, you came in and did the podcast at the golf club.
Yes.
There was an event that kickstarted the day before, which is on a Friday. That's what we call an SMME conference. And capacitation of our business community. It's literally giving away. Botswana has businesses that do business that exist around it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And those are the people that are SMMEs. They are upcoming, and we capacitate them so that they could learn to do better business with you, Botswana, Mascom, whoever that I'll be mentioning here.
Right.
And by so doing, we're giving back. And again, these are the people that this year we have decided to have a trade fair. We never had a trade fair last.
Wow.
Yeah, there is trade fair tomorrow, just for them to give them an opportunity to sell their products and allow people to know that they're existing. Secondly, we had a festival.
Great time. Such a good time.
But the thing is, we learned there's an activity that is happening in our stadium. We're revamping the track and field rubber. The turf, it's been fixed, and we saw there was a risk that if you can try bring the festival, in terms of the capacity and everything, let's work around what you have, make the means out of the little that you had. And we said, with the same chillers, we moved it from hole number 4. We placed it nicely between the golf club, the bowling, and we are saying people should start having fun from morning. The DJs will be playing.
I saw the flyer. I'm like 9 a.m. to.
Yeah, that's the change. That's the change, and things are working well. The business summit, we've been talking about technology and looking at the change in structures from the government all the way into how companies are restructuring. Legacy. For you, what you're doing right now, it's legacy. So we're saying we did 5-year anniversary, which was a success.
Amazing.
Absolutely. Thanks to those who played part, our sponsors and everyone. And we say, this year, let's talk about what are we intending to leave as businesses, as well as us as the ODGC.
Right.
And the positive impact that we're doing to the locals and the people that we live around. As well as you know, there's people that you work with. And that's how you impact exactly.
For sure.
And that's what we are looking at for this year. Beyond the game. Business legacy and community impact.
I love that. I was actually going to go into the theme this year, beyond business legacy and creating positive community impact. Why was it important for you to coin it that way? It's definitely different from the other years that you've done this.
100%.
But why was it specific for you to do that?
Botswana used to be the economic drive for the country. And we all can attest that things have changed due to the market downfall or downturn. And we are saying, let's relook at how we've been doing things. Let's not look at the office space. Let's not look at the scorecards and the
KPIs.
KPIs, no. Gone are the days. It's what do I do as an individual that will touch so many lives behind? And those lives, during my absence, are they going to be sustainable by themselves? Because businesses, we saw them collapsing at certain eras. And the question is, what are they leaving behind in every aspect, be that the economic or the social? That's what ODGC says. Let's bring all the insurance because most of our sponsors are insurance. We have Cicero as Diamond. Big ups to them. Minets, well. FM Rees, Old Mutuals. And we're saying, as much as I could be working right now, as much as these young kids we are raising from the grassroots, from the ODGC space, what do we want to see out of them? There is social illnesses that are just all over. And we are trying to say, let's ensure the future.
Yeah.
Because the legacy is your future.
Definitely.
Yes,
Definitely.
it's looking at the future space. And this is where we are trying to build the connectivity and bringing all the key stakeholders together.
Yeah.
And thanks to Debsona as well.
Thanks. Yeah.
Because those guys are doing a great job.
It's a huge footprint, actually. So you imagine that this event will definitely impact the business community in a very immense way.
It's already doing that. It's already doing that, man. Because tomorrow you might have a chance to. I think there could have been a few that you might have interviewed.
Yes.
We are the beneficiaries from last day's event, and these people, they can tell you they see life differently. The world is moving into technology space. The way you do relate to, there is what you call human capital.
Yep.
And for you, you can even be achieving that mostly by what you're doing, the network, because this is legacy media. We're going to do this. They need to also understand that selling a business is not waking up, going to the bus rank and coming back home. You need to find other means to connect to everyone around the world.
Yeah.
And this is where we are building the capacity for them and say, use us to enhance what you're doing. And I tell you, the way Debsona is also doing business, it has changed.
Yeah.
No one comes here and say, I'm applying to do 1, 2. You go into a system.
Yeah.
If you don't find a chance to capacitate these people, how are they going to be able to get the opportunity to do business with you, with anyone else out there? So I think there's a lot of mix of things. And for ODGC, again, that I need to mention.
Yes.
It's one big event that currently in the golf phase, it carries from a kid all the way to the business community, as well as artists, everyone. It touches the whole spectrum of life.
I love that.
Yeah, it's right now with me, you in here. We're talking business summit.
Yes.
That's business startup.
Yeah.
We go into the training where we capacitate. That's training and getting the people who are uplifting. Tomorrow we're having kiddies. Golfers are out in the field with the juniors and the good thing is inclusive.
Yeah.
We don't just say it's golfers for male. We have female juniors as well as the male.
Wow.
And then on Sunday, the entertainment. We'll bring artists.
Yes. It's gonna be nice.
So you can see that we're trying to bring all assets of life together into one weekend.
Yeah, inclusivity, right?
And also thanks to the organizing committee. These guys, they work tireless.
These guys are amazing. I mean, they have a great leader. Doing it.
Thank you so much, man.
I know you don't like compliments much, but
no, but I really appreciate that because you become a good leader because of your team as well.
Yeah.
There's that correlation. Sometimes there's a word that my GM like using. Mr. Maoketsa says, so you get molded by people. So you should allow yourself to listen. I say these more or less similar words. You should allow yourself to listen more. Do you know what God created 2 ears and 2 eyes? I'm now throwing
Whoa. Why did he do that?
Do you know why?
I don't.
Exactly. We'll chat about it.
Nah, come on. Gonna leave me hanging.
No, but the thing is, these are openings that your eyes see through.
Wow.
Yes. So if you listen more,
that's crazy.
You become more wiser.
Yeah.
Because there's so many thoughts. Like right now, how many are we? We have 14, 16 of us.
Yeah.
And there's different backgrounds in terms of academics, in terms of professional.
Yes.
And if you bring all these heads together and you ask them, what can we do? How many ideas do you have now?
Too many.
Yes. Two of them brings 2 ideas plus yours.
Yep.
So we have 34 ideas. But quite a number of times we fail to use the resources that you've been assigned. So just listening, even if you there's always a filter.
Yeah.
But give yourself a time. So that's why when you talk about good leadership, that's why
that's why. Yeah. Exactly. I've just been in the if I'm to be religious about this, in the spirit of leadership, because we're recording at the top 100 CEOs by Progressive Institute on Tuesday and on Thursday.
Wow.
And they were just celebrating like the top CEOs in the country.
Wow.
So I've been hearing leadership, excellence, what it means. And the word that's just really been coming out, which is to your point, is impact and leaving a person, better than how you found them.
Because that's influence.
That's the influence, right?
That's influence. That's leadership. And at the end of the day, it's not about you again. You are meant to serve. You need to be selfless.
You know who you just kind of reminded me about when you said it's not about you?
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not about you. It's not about me. It's all about the people.
Yeah, true that.
Right.
No, but that's how leadership is all about. Quite a number of times I would carry the title, but the title does not define who I am. It's the people around me that defines who I am. Because right now, people see what we have done as Orapa Diamond Golf Challenge.
Yeah.
And it's not about me. It's all the people around me.
Right. I love that. Let me let you go, but before you do so, are there any projects, initiators going into the future that you want to excite us about?
Yes. We're embarking on we want to revamp our facility.
Yes.
Secondly, because of the exposure that we are giving to some of business entities that are continuing to support us.
Yeah.
We are embarking also on the grassroots development. And remember again, the other thing is we want to make a cyclical, continuous influence to the zone of influence.
Right.
Next year, we are going to look into enrolling the new batch of the SMMEs.
Okay.
So that we continue to build. It's not only for the 30 people or the people of within the zone of influence for the Botswana space.
Right.
But I want to give shout out to Cicero. I want to give shout out to Debswana, Mascom, Botswana Oil, BIHL, Minet, NMI Ford, Polynew Training Services, Mercedes Benz.
Right.
I'm just picking them from my head.
From your head, yeah.
Because it shows how they are engraved in my heart.
Exactly.
So, and then I think I should make this one happen because they have made this possible, and I want to just look into
It'd be nice to hear them.
To hear themselves that they've been given all the kudos that they deserve.
No, but kudos to the ones that you've already mentioned, man.
Yeah, I love it. No, but thank you so much. And Circus, Leah, Bomade, Windhoek Draft, Distill Botswana. These guys that are doing a good job for us. And,
wow.
And thank you as well, TKay.
We're back.
When they call, he responds. No, but thank you so much. We proud ourselves to be associating ourselves with you. It's only when you do a good job. And I would say to your team and yourself, keep it up, guys, doing a good job.
Thank you so much.
We love it. And it's only us when we partner. The word that we was mentioned today because of legacy.
Yes.
Great things happen when we put hands together.
Wow. See, I love that. I love that. Thank you so much, man.
Cheers, man. Cheers.
Makes us feel great to be partners of with ODGC as well.
Yeah.
Until the next time we sit down for another one.
In a good one.
A longer one.
Thank you so
Because
much.
I've got some deeper questions I want to ask. So
no, I would always find time to, because there's other things I do, personal capacity.
Yes.
For the young boys.
Yes.
We'll have a chat about it. I was on radio before I drop off.
Oh, wow.
Just to talk about why we shifting boys being who they are right now. Yeah, there's 88% of women in Botswana are single.
Whoa.
52 against one woman, they're in jail.
Whoa.
Most of the places where alcohol is sold, there are more men than female.
Yeah.
Most of women are seen at church than men.
Than the men.
Let me leave it with them. So, cheers, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, ODGC Chairman Thabo Mzuku. Yeah, just leaving us with some food for thought. Thank you so much, brother.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. All right, so we're saving obviously the best for last, and I know I say this all the time, but I really mean it. That's why I say it all the time. Saving the best for last. This gentleman is an amazing gentleman who is here at the ODGC as well to participate and to just, pour into this amazing event. I'm talking about none other than the Honorable Councillor for Orapa. Give it up and help me welcome Honorable Chilume Balopi. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you?
No, I'm fine. I can't complain.
Good. I love the suit.
Yes.
I love the tie. I think if we're the same size, I was going to steal that.
Oh, I'm so humbled.
But welcome to the show. How are you feeling today?
No, I'm over the moon.
Right.
To have me here with you guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So let's talk ODGC,
yes.
The Orapa Diamond Golf Challenge, which is a 3-day event. It started off with the SMME conference as well as the business summit. What has been your experience in both, if you've been able to check out both activities?
Yeah, no, I think it's quite a humble initiative that has brought a lot of players into the fore.
Yeah.
To say more specifically from the SMME section where I spend the part of the day at, there was a lot of collaboration from the government, specifically the council.
Yes.
We had guys from Leah, from CEDA, more specifically to do a bit of facilitation,
right,
and to talk about entrepreneurship, available opportunities, to actually grill and drill the participants to say, you are the only people who can take this region and the country
to
somewhere.
the next level.
Yeah, because part of, or most importantly, as we are in a diamond setup, we actually want to do what we call citizen economic empowerment.
Right.
Some is done through the Botswana with an initiative from Tokafala. So what actually happens is that the Botswana is trying to say, you people, the locals, you are the ones responsible for actually giving us the services, other than having to take services outside.
Right.
So
right.
they're trying to say, go out there, see what are the opportunities available, and then get to be in the mix to actually maybe let me talk about manufacturing so that you can actually give back to the mine.
Yes.
And you can also realize growth in terms of your business and create opportunities for employment.
Yeah.
That basically is it.
Beautiful. You are very close to the SMMEs,
Yeah.
the small businesses, because of your office as well. What do you feel are some of the challenges that they're going through? I imagine that they speak to you about some of these challenges. What are some of them that keep coming up? Challenges for SMMEs?
Yeah, there's some bottlenecks that they talk about.
Yes.
I think more specifically, let me talk to where we are, the Botswana. We have moved from the conventional way of doing business or tendering with the Botswana. We have gone a little bit digital with the introduction of SAP and all these other digital platforms where I think most of the entrepreneurs, I think they're still finding it hard to access the digital space so that they can actually tender with the Botswana.
Wow.
And the other thing is that this entrepreneurs are just put in one basket. To say you can compete with the big guy while you are
It's a small enterprise.
at incubancy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So what we have always said and what they are saying is that can't we have the subsectors to say those that can supply or are willing to supply from point A to point B, they must be put together and small, medium, and large.
So level the ground for everyone.
Level the ground flat, and then in the process, as they grow, they'll be upgraded to the next level.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I love what you just done right there. You've put out what the challenge is, but most importantly, you've given what a solution can be. And I think that's what great leadership really is.
Oh,
right?
Thanks, man. Sure.
I think that's what great leadership is all about.
I love that.
So, have you spoken at the conference, the SMME conference, or are you yet to speak there?
I'm yet to speak. I think there are about 2 people before me that are actually presenting, and then I'll be closing off to summarize the day to say, this is what we had for the day and what could be the way forward.
Amazing. So what can they expect from your close-up remarks?
No, my close-up remarks, I think, is going to be so bubbly and brilliant.
Yeah, you are a bubbly man. You're a bubbly gentleman. Right.
One, because I'm not just a counselor. I'm a businessman. I'm not an entrepreneur.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'll be talking from the palms of my hands to say, this is where I started.
Yes.
This is where I am. The people that were talking to them, like Leah and Sida, I've passed through them. I've seen how they could assist. And, this is the only platform to say, that in life, you start small you take risks.
Yes.
And the biggest risk, obviously, is not taking a risk.
It's not taking a risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Failing is just not trying
it's
at all.
not part of the formula. Yeah, sure.
No, but I love that.
Yeah.
As I'm about to let you go, do you have any last words? It could be about the event, or you could look into the camera and speak to some of these SMMEs that are so close to your heart.
Yeah, I think this is the only opportunity. I mean, in other areas, such opportunities are not there.
Yeah.
One, they are coming for free. Yes, you just register and then you get the whole lot of information.
Right.
Right now we have got the council. They came to grill and drill them with all these regulatory issues of actually forming a business forming a business, running your businesses in terms of fiscal planning, in terms of land acquisition, zoning, license acquisition. Now, when I left, the girl from environment was also telling them how you can also do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But we can also say thank you, Depswana.
Yes.
Thank you, Orapa Diamond Golf Challenge, to have brought such an opportunity at our doorstep.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah. Very close to your doorstep. Yeah.
Exactly.
I love that. Thank you so much, Honorable Sir, for your time.
Thank you.
You're a busy man, but I appreciate just your contribution to the Juice 2.0 podcast. And more importantly, to your contribution to these amazing small businesses. I imagine because you're there and your office is there, there's some inspiration, encouragement to do better and to thrive as a business. So all the best with that. All the best in your office. Until the next time.
But in conclusion,
yes.
Before all these people came, I've always tried to say, you know what, let me also empower these people. It was part of my roadmap and plan.
Wow.
I've brought a lot of players around who actually came in to actually, we had people like Bedia at my invitation.
Oh, wow.
We had people like Small Business Council at my invitation here. We had people like Sida Leah a long time back. And a lot of these people by then, because remember, I've been a councillor for Orapa for the past 25 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And,
you build strong relationships.
Yes, I have got a success story behind my leadership.
I love that.
Sure.
There's going to be another podcast episode where we talk about the legacy of Honorable
When is that?
Whenever you're ready. It could be as soon as next week or the next week after.
Where I get?
So I'm based in Gaborone.
Okay.
So I record my podcast called Hotel 430.
4:30.
Yeah. So we could exchange contacts and then maybe we can make it work.
Yeah, I think I'll be in gaps in the next week or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what would be great is for you to invite us back over.
Here. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's also be a discussion.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. But it'll be great to have a conversation about the life and career, but your legacy as a leader. Because 25 years as a councillor.
Yeah, more so that my next step and my next journey is Parliament.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm done with council.
Oh, they're in for it. They're in for it.
It's council, Parliament or nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right.
It's been such an honor.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Have a fantastic rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is actually our last conversation at the ODGC. Last conversation for the day, actually, because we're here for 3 days, and we're going to be recording the Chillers event, which is going to be a lot of entertainment, because today was the business summit and the conference for the small enterprises. That's the SMME conference. So now that we'd be done with the more formal things, the more serious things, tomorrow we'll bring you, or next week rather, because we are a week apart, remember, our droppings on YouTube. So the next week we'll be dropping the episode from the Chillers. But someone here for the last conversation is a brother who is dear to my heart, because the first time I ever met this young man was over at my first ever gigs as a TV presenter, and I was super young. It's something called Who's Your Genius. We had taken a few Form 5 students that were considered the smartest from several places, schools that is, and they just went at it for the prize of who the genius out of them all was. And this gentleman here was one of those kids. I'm not too sure. I can't remember how he did during that show. But you know what? Just the fact that he was part of that show meant a lot of things. Brother, please introduce yourself and your business.
Hi, TKay.
What's up, man?
I'm good.
Good.
My name is Basiami.
Yep.
I'm the managing director of Bloom Sanitary Pets.
Yeah.
And like you're saying, I was on Who Is Your Genius?
Dude, do you even remember?
I remember. I think that was like 2012, if not 13. The first one.
First one.
Yeah, it was for the, I think, top 2 students per school in the country. Yeah, so it
And
was
you
quite
were representing
interesting.
which school? Remind me.
I was representing Matsekhe Middle School.
Yes.
Yes, because I was schooling there. I was doing my Form 5 there.
Great, man. And then you went to varsity. Look, we'll talk about today, all
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
just super, I'm elated just to see you one more time.
Likewise.
You then went to varsity in UB. What
Yes.
did you study?
Yeah, I went to UB. Then I studied my bachelor's in engineering.
Yeah.
I did mechanical engineering.
Yes.
I was
Hey, Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. So with focus on my final year projects were focused more on materials engineering and engineering education.
Right.
Then I ended up publishing in one of the most reputable engineering journals, which is the engineering education, international engineering education.
Crazy.
Yeah. So because we did a very crazy experiment for our final year.
What was that?
So we're doing rolling motion. So we did like an app that was detecting friction on a surface, different types of friction, and also to just demystify what students were failing to understand. I think right now the experiment is being used for common year, if not first year mechanical students at the University of Botswana.
Crazy.
So yeah, so that's basically what we were doing, and we had an accuracy rate I think of about 95%, 96%.
Which is all you need, right? So
Yeah,
much
yeah.
more than you need.
Yeah, so it was quite interesting. It was a very interesting experiment.
Yeah.
Then it was published. We got the kudos. Then we presented also in the Botswana engineers conference.
Right.
Yeah, I think in 2014, 2015. somewhere there.
Dude, so many things happened after Form 5.
Yeah,
and
after
then,
Form 5, yeah.
And then varsity as well.
Yeah.
And then you have your own company that you're managing director of.
Yeah.
So forgive my ignorance, right? How does Bloom Sanitary connect to engineering?
That's a good question. I think
Yeah.
most people always ask that, but there's a lot of connection anyways
Yeah.
between engineering and what we are doing. For
Right.
starters, there's plant maintenance. We have a fully fledged plant. Remember, we're not packaging the product coming in as a complete product. We're converting it from the raw material until the final product.
Right.
So you have to maintain your motors. We have a set of engineers actually who work within the plant. There's the electrical part, the instrumentation part, the measurements part.
That's engineering.
Engineering, and then most importantly, there is also the materials part to say, is the pad absorbent enough? Does it absorb enough? Does it have all the features that you want within the sanitary pad? And also just typical project management.
Right.
Yeah, by virtue of leading a company, there are different aspects of leading people.
Yes.
And also just engaging with folks to say this is what we're doing and all that. So there's a lot of engineering behind it.
Yeah, definitely. Human engineering might be the hardest there is. You know what I mean, with your human capital.
True.
but I had a question. Hold on. As a business person, one of the things that would make you successful, right, by any consideration at all, is that you have answered to a problem.
Yeah.
You have become this huge solution to a problem.
Yes.
The sanitary pads issue. Talk about that and how you felt before you thought, look, we could do something here.
Yeah, I think it was a thorn that was there within our society.
Yeah.
I remember we were the leading manufacturer of sanitary pads and the first one who went to market on such a scale here in Botswana.
Wow.
So
The
basically,
first one.
yeah, to go to market on that.
Are you guys jealous?
Yeah.
Wow.
So the idea how it stemmed about is quite interesting because there was a proposition then, or rather a motion that was put before Parliament to say we want to provide sanitary pads to school-going kids, right? That was in 2012 or so, 2013.
Right.
Then I was like, but who's doing this product here locally? And by my research, there was no one that was doing it.
Isn't
And
that crazy though?
Yeah, that's crazy because that is
Like,
a problem. And
yeah.
also, when you look at the import statistics, like Botswana imports a lot of sanitary pads, and I was like, okay, this is most probably a niche. And then, God willing, or lucky enough, SIDA with the Development Bank of Southern Africa then in 2016 came up with a challenge for university students. So then I made it to the top 10 of the challenge with now saying, let's use local raw materials to try and produce sanitary pads locally. And I went into the top 10. Unfortunately, or rather fortunately, I didn't win. And that propelled me post my graduation to say now I need to conceptualize and make sure that this idea comes to life.
Wow.
And eventually it did. And, then you look at it and you see the impact that it has in the society, because now you're solving so many issues. There's a study from UNICEF which shows that like school-going kids can miss about 20% of their annual school days due to the inability to afford pets.
20%.
Yeah,
that's a dazzling number.
Yeah, it's a huge number, right? So now what that means, it's saying you are failing on SDG goals in terms of sanitation, in terms of availing education, and also gender equality, because I always term women by some sort to be marginalized by virtue of the society that we live in. So now, if they're not able to afford or to go to school because of that, then it's a disadvantage. So then, so it goes beyond just
Wow.
it goes beyond just the money or making money. It's the impact that comes with it. You see people buying the product that you don't know, so they're literally attesting to the fact that they need the product. And also
they have needed you all along.
And also the government then in 2023, they zero rated sanitary pads in terms of VAT. So that is basically killing the pink tax.
Right.
Now you have the new proposition to say you want to provide sanitary pads to school-going kids for free through the government. So that then it's also
you might as well be Jesus, man. Show up and miracles start happening. No, but I'm so proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you. But it's crazy how we have had the problem for such a long time.
Yeah.
You would think that, we would think of a solution all along, all these years.
Yeah.
But I guess, you know what? God always has that one person who should rise up and, do what is needed in the society.
Not true.
And I think you're doing a perfect job. True. So you're here today, ODGC SMME conference.
Yes.
Why was it important to come? Real quick, I'm told we're running out of time.
Oh yeah.
Why was it important for Bloom to be, represented here? Yeah. What have you learned so far?
Yeah, I was here basically by invitation as a speaker.
Oh,
so
great.
I was speaking at the event.
Of course.
So I was speaking at the event.
Man, when are you going to be president again? Like which year would it be?
I think I'm still young. I don't think I qualify to be president now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but most probably
maybe
20 years or so.
Let's put it to 10.
Yeah, most probably.
The environment allows for young people to do amazing things. But yeah, please go on.
Yeah, but so I came here as a speaker. So it was quite interesting because I met a lot of small enterprises. And it was such a very engaging conversation because I had to relay my journey, how I started, the challenges that I faced along the way, and how best I think we can capitalize on the lending instruments that we have within the country, and also the facilities that, let's say, Leah, for instance, offers, and also Debswana, CEDA, and also what Debswana is doing now with the Golf Challenge conference. It's huge.
Yeah.
So that was basically my conversation or my talk here. So it was a very interesting conversation, I would say. I enjoyed it.
I love that.
And I met a lot of young, interesting people that I believe have very brilliant ideas that need just for us to rally behind them.
Right.
Yeah.
You've walked the journey, you've seen the challenges, and to steal some of your words, thorny as the journey may have been, you have somehow kind of, come out of the waters breathing. What are your last words to an entrepreneur, small as they may be, and struggling? How can they come out the same way you may have come out?
We're barely breathing.
It's like we're barely breathing.
So it's an everyday challenge. You see, when you start, you have teething problems. But as you grow, then you have adult problems.
Yes.
Then as you age, you even have more compounding problems.
And women problems.
So yeah.
Just get older, man. Just get older.
Yeah. So the thing is the resilience, the perseverance, the need to fight harder and sustain that is what will keep you, because the challenges are always going to be there, and they're going to come in a truckload. Most people think that once you are beyond the startup phase, it's going to be a bit easier. But when you have more people now, more employees, it's a headache of some sort.
Of course.
It just depends on how you treat it. You need more capital than what you initially wanted. Initially, let's say you were crying over 50 pula. Now you are crying for 1 million. Next time you're crying for 10 million. So that's basically the scale at which entrepreneurship, that's how you have to treat it. The challenges are going to be a lot, but the journey is fulfilling. So for those young people, I would say, just believe in yourself, believe in those dreams. The challenges are there. People make entrepreneurship to be a bit rosy and kind of interesting, just from the outside perspective. But you have to be very strong-willed, determined, grounded, and just persevere. You will rise above the waters.
I love that.
That is what matters at the most.
I love that.
Yeah.
My man, thank you so much.
Thank you, TKay.
So good to see you.
Likewise.
You keep impressing me, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I think if I'm impressed, then the next young person who's watching is equally impressed.
Yes.
You're still here for the next 3 days?
I'm here for today and tomorrow.
Okay.
And then on the last day, I don't think I'll be around.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, until the next time I see you, man, keep doing your thing, and God bless.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
It's good to be hosted by you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend G, all the way from Bloom Sanitary Pads. All right, so I got my sister. She's back and back with a bang at ODGC, representing some of the amazing sponsors. Obviously, they've seen that there's a return on investment, but more than that, when you partner with ODGC as a sponsor, you are definitely also partnering with an improvement, a positive improvement into the community. And here to talk to us about that and so much more, Head of Marketing over at Minette, my good friend, Kumo.
Hey. Hi, TKay.
How you doing?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah, man.
You look really nice.
Thank you.
I like the,
Yeah.
It's working.
That's what's up. We're in the mine, we're in the diamond area.
Yeah. Also, can I get some of these? Does Minette have like an extra, mine regalia? Yeah?
I can hook you up.
Good to see you. What's going on? Back at the RDGC?
Yes.
Yeah?
Diamonds are girl's best friend.
Of course. Is that what you have there?
Well, not the real ones.
Not
one day is one day.
But welcome back, man, to my show. At least we're meeting for the second time.
Yeah.
At the RDGC. Clearly, there's something working here. What is it that's working between you guys and RDGC?
Oh, man, we always, at Minette, we pride ourselves in supporting our clients.
Yeah.
Debswana being one of our biggest clients in the mining division.
Yeah.
Our partnership with Cicero, our partnership with some of the underwriters that are present. I've seen Old Mutual and Phoenix here present as well. And also some of our stakeholders, our best customers like Mascom are here as well.
Right.
So we always want to support where we know what it is, give back onto the community. It's part of our mandate as part of the CSR plan for Minette. I think I've mentioned it before a lot of times.
You have.
And I think today, my takeaway from it, especially in terms of financial inclusivity. At Minette, we pride ourselves in going out there and reaching out to areas where there are untapped markets, where people don't really know much about insurance. And this Puteti area and Orapa region is one of the areas where obviously we want our brand to be recognized and seen. And also we want to support Debswana in their huge involvement in the community.
Right. I love that. And so last year was last year. You had a great time.
It was good.
This year is this year. Are you able to pick up a few things you're comparing?
Yeah.
That are better, that are bigger, that are obviously something worth celebrating?
Yes. Last year we won the ladies division in the golf. Yes. So we're defending.
Yeah.
That's actually one of our key reasons for being here. Another one is just our strategic partnership.
Right.
The main one is that strategic partnership.
Yeah.
And actually, I like the theme of this year.
Yeah.
It's not so much business orientated, but community orientated, which means a lot of the topics that were raised around how right now we've got our top 3 sporting guys over there overseas.
Yes.
Winning.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Right,
and how government has stopped the sporting codes for some time now. It's time to reopen. What do we do? Those kind of discussions, they're important for us to see. Okay, in terms of CSR, where do we actually pinpoint giving back in the community? And also it's actually commendable to see some of the projects that are coming up in terms of employable strategic movements that Debswana has made. Just a whole lot, like building homes for people that are in need. And these are like things that we want to support.
Yeah.
We want to actually reach out to different areas of the country, which is a story for another day. I hope I can engage you on that one.
Right.
I can't give away all my secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so this year it's actually a bit more different. It's more personal. It's more intimate.
Yeah.
I'm actually appreciative of that.
there's going to be a lineup of entertainers tomorrow. Anyone you're looking out for specifically? We got FME DJs. Lioness is coming on. DJ Lebs is coming on. Anyone?
I don't know them that much, but
What?
I think FME maybe. Okay, I'm old. I don't really groove that much. You know, I was a really big fan of Ati. He was a friend.
Yes,
But
yes.
I think FME DJs I've seen once or twice.
Once or twice, yeah.
There's DJ Lebza.
Lebza, all the way from SA, yeah.
Oh, from
He was
SA.
yeah, he was there last year.
It's a he.
It's a he, yeah. With Lebza.
I'm actually looking forward to the chiller so that I can network more with the clients and the stakeholders.
Right.
Not necessarily for the groove, but more for just making sure there's relationship management, making sure that we interject and we meet and people know who Kuma is, who Minette is.
Of course. I love that. I can't wait to see you again and possibly connect some more.
For sure.
With possible collaborations with Minette.
Yes.
I would love nothing more.
Minette
than
Golf
to
is coming up.
You know what I mean? Weren't you guys giving out a big car last year?
Oh yeah, we had a Ford on the hole-in-one.
That was dope.
Yes,
that was dope. That was dope.
Yeah.
Bigger things coming on next year and the
Yes.
years after. I wish you nothing but the best
Yeah.
at your role and just in life in general.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, head of marketing, Minette, my sister Kumo. Yay! All right, so I'm just really blessed that I'm seeing people that were here last time, and it's sort of just picking it up from where we left off. It's not like a story or a situation of an ex that you're picking up on, but it's pretty much just like good friends that have had a conversations and have not seen each other for a while.
True.
And it's happening lately. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You might not see a friend in 3 years, but when you bump into each other, it's like, oh my God, we were together yesterday.
And that's important now,
Right?
Losing a lot of guys, man.
Yeah.
Seeing somebody you saw last year is a privilege these days. Isn't it?
Right. See, that's a perspective right there.
Yeah.
Seeing someone that you didn't see that you saw last year is a privilege.
It's a privilege.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy, man.
That's crazy. Good to see you, Archie.
Likewise, buddy.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Mascom is very, very well represented. Coming from the corporate sales executive.
Yes.
Archie.
Yeah.
You were here last year. Is it last year or the year before?
I've been here for the past 6 years,
Man. Man.
I've been here for the past 6 years.
What keeps you coming back, man?
Listen, it started off as a strategic move. I think last year, you remember, I told you that we moved away from being sponsors to being partners.
Yes.
So, when you're
I started using those not interchangeably after I spoke with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
So good tip, man.
Amen. So, man, look, we keep coming back because the growth is very recognizable.
Right.
We see it, we embrace it.
Yeah.
And, we can't ignore it. It's a pulling factor, especially towards the mandate that we're trying to achieve.
Yes.
Specifically looking at the relationship between Debswana and Mascom.
Yeah.
It's a very lucrative relationship.
It is, right?
And it's a very, very I'd say a strategic relationship because it impacts everybody who has anything to do with both companies.
Right.
Yeah.
So this year's Business Summit and SMME conference, have you been able to appreciate one of the two? And what are some of the learnings can you share with us?
So the division that I'm from at Mascom, it's the enterprise division.
Right.
What we are basically trying to do is to digitalize and do away with the traditional way of communication.
Of course.
You're used to answering the phone, hi, what's up?
Yeah.
But, these days, communication goes into a spectrum of ICT. We call it ICT now, where we give you seamless communication throughout the entire office.
Okay.
So your landline, that's how you traditionally know it, will be connected to your laptop, connected to your Wi-Fi, and all interchanging through your phone.
What?
We offer that at Mascom. We call
You
it.
do?
Yeah, we call it a business box solution. It's
How much is it?
It's very cheap. I can't believe you don't have it.
There's
Do you like affordable stuff?
Actually, there's nothing called cheap. There's only affordable.
Okay, yeah, well, I call it cheap because I've never seen Mascom dish out, affordable stuff like we do these days. But on the real, so we offer that, and our immediate audience is the SME group.
Right.
So when we saw the summit and the strategic point that they took to engage the SME of the community, but the even beyond, that was a pulling factor for us. So we are trying to sell your My Bulk SMS, where you'll be able to broadcast those SMSs at a convenient place under your own control.
It's called My Bulk SMS.
My Bulk SMS. You write a message, "Hey ladies, TKay is coming tonight,"
and the ladies go crazy.
I don't know how.
Or maybe not.
I don't know. But yeah, so they use that a lot. We've got young guys who are trying to stream, who are trying to go online these days, and they use that service to say, okay, I'll be online at such and such time. It's getting that popularity. And then we've got your hosted PABX, where, like I said, you've got your traditional landline here. Only it's not connected to anything. It's operating over an IP.
Okay.
You can move it from this office to that office to that office, as long as you have internet, which you can get from Mascom also.
Of course, at a very
affordable price. And this is to say, we are trying to get the SME to catch up to the corporates, because some of the bridges, some of the vacuum has been the communication. It has been the outreach to your customers. That's where Mascom is trying to penetrate.
Right.
So ODGC, I don't know if they recognize, but I'm sure they did. It's a group of strong intellects, and we saw that as an opportune, together with your big players in the insurance industry like Minet.
Yes.
We saw that as an opportune moment to say, okay, let's jump in, let's help Depswan and OGDC in trying to bridge this gap. With the different solutions that we have.
I love that. There's a lot of return on investment right there for both parties.
True.
And obviously there's a social impact that you guys are also looking forward to.
Of course, man.
Just answer some questions about social impact. Are there a few things that you're able to share from Mascom?
Yeah. I don't know if you saw our panelist there. It was the manager for PR, Mr. Tirelo Koagile. He actually spoke to a couple of them. We sponsor, I think, they've been here for about 7 times.
Right.
And 4 of those times was because of the CSR initiative that we do for the community.
Wow.
We engaged with the HR department for Depswana this year to go to a village. It's a very remote village called Tumo.
Okay.
And they are trying to furnish the school lab, the IT lab. So Mascom, we came through with our 3D printer, with our routers, just to, upskill the kids. Let there not be a huge gap between the kid in Gaps and the kid in Kumo. So it's something that we can never miss out on, man.
That's
Mascom, PR, CSR, CSI. That is very dear to us. And
I love that.
Yeah, it's part of the package when we come to your place of business. We don't only come to take your money, but we come to invest in you also.
I love that. So good. Collaboration opportunities that you have come across here that may sort of come to fruit that didn't exist yesterday. Are there anything like that?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. They actually started from a couple of events ago that were happening in Orapa. Like I said, the My Bulk SMS.
Yes.
It's very, very popular in the sense that every company that wants to do an outreach within Boteti, because they share the same database, they are all now going for that service to say, okay, guys, let's go for this service, introduce each other to our databases, and enhance or disperse whatever information that we need.
Right.
Whether it's a market day, whether it's a community engagement, or whether it's a business opportunity. If Mascom is in town and it's saying, yo, everybody come through, we have this and that happening, they see that as an opportunity to come and network and to come and affiliate themselves with whatever that we have on board. So those opportunities have been there. There are a couple of companies, the subcontracts. The mine doesn't only give you the diamonds. Their subs are also a way in and trying to penetrate business.
Yep.
So we've seen a growth in that part. and we appreciate it, man. I think it shows the footprint that Debswana is leaving within the company.
I can see that too. Archie, it's always great to talk to you, man.
Always a pleasure.
Sadly, we only have a few minutes when we're at the ODGC.
I know, I can't believe it. Last year was late. What happened?
Last year was lit. You know what we should do though? Which you can help me do.
Yes.
Is to get us sponsorship from Masco, man, for a podcast. Get us your executives. Let's talk about.
I see you streaming. I see you streaming. Guys are streaming these days. Right? Come on, TKay, don't sleep on us.
That's where we're going. Masco #1 because of you.
Amen.
The Juice 2.0. I mean,
thanks, man. Thanks
cheers.
for having me.
Cheers, Papa. Until next time. Ladies and gentlemen, Archie, all the way from Masco.